Can you turn that camera on?
Yeah, turn it on.
No, it's Wake Up sign. The thing, it's not plugged in.
Where's it plugged into?
Right there. Is this on? Okay, cool. Alright, let's go. You ready? Stand on this camera. We get these girls. Hey, come on, let's go. We're live. We're live. We're live. Tell them we're live.
Alright, lady, let's go. What does that mean? Memory card is locked.
Hit okay?
Okay.
Test. Is it on?
Zoom out.
Red, come on.
Alright, come on, let's go. Alright, let's get it. Come on,
Test. Is mine good on me? Let's just put the purses down, okay? You're good to come in. You can keep your purse with you. Keep it with you. Where'd she go? Just keep it with you, but just put it down where you sit. All right. I'll put you over there on that mic, okay?
Can you choose
Okay,
my spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna put you on that mic over there, okay, Brianna? Brianna, all right? Just get on that mic.
Right here.
Yeah.
You
Put
want
the
me
headset.
to put on my Instagram or?
Yeah. Did you guys do the post already or no?
We did not.
So I'm
Alright.
charging my phone right now,
Okay, do the post first.
and I have to download.
Okay, maybe I don't want my drinking.
You're live on YouTube, so you guys know.
Okay.
We only got like 5,000 subscribers, not that many yet. We're just getting up there, so it'll start going.
Can I leave my water there?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to put this on or not.
No, not in front of me. Keep it with you. Just don't put it in
Stupid,
front.
right?
You can keep it. on
Can
the
I
top.
take this little side right here? I'm gonna sit
No,
right here.
that's stupid. I'm not gonna put my purse on.
Yeah, put the headphones on.
No, I was like, I put this back.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
put it
I
back
just
there,
don't
you're
want
fine.
anything.
Oh yeah, flash my drink right there.
Just tag the Instagram. It's Wake Up and Think at Wake Up and Think.
Evie, can I use your phone? My phone died,
Yeah.
and I don't have Instagram.
You don't, so I'll just tag her with me.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
You're gonna be over there later, right?
Yeah, she's on that camera.
Right. I'll make sure the front door's locked.
Yeah. Well, can you disconnect from my music, please?
You gotta Instagram. Okay. I'm gonna do a video.
You can like do whatever.
So do I have to?
And you can take a picture of like the actual setup and tag it. Or
I always do like a
yourself.
picture of the
I
background.
think it's.
When is that supposed to
And
that?
we're live. We're live.
We're live.
Oh, we are? I'm
You
not
look
live.
cute.
Hey,
You look
you-
cute. I
I'm
don't
not
like
live.
me, but I don't care anymore.
Ooh, that is we're live right here. Oh, we are?
Yeah, you're live.
It's
You guys
okay.
all watch the camera.
And Tatiana. Oh, daddy.
Okay. What do you want me to
So we're live. Honestly, my birthday's tomorrow. If you guys want to wish me a happy birthday, thank you so much.
Should I need it on my story? Or
Yeah, make it your story.
Okay.
Tag the Wake Up and Think.
You don't want
Test,
to
show them
test.
the flat chest out?
Yeah, put the mic and stuff on.
Do you want me to
Daddy.
spread out? So do you want me to like sit next to her? Do you want me to?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Where do you want me? Since you want to like move these.
You're good over there. Put on the
Yep.
headphones on. You go in the middle. That's right.
Oh my god! I'm like, how is that? What?
Can you hear me? You have
Okay,
glasses?
so what do
You
I
don't have
tag?
glasses? Oh, you can put them on.
What do I type doing?
Not me.
Wake up and think.
Oh, okay. Wake up and think.
Podcast. It should pop up.
Really? For real?
Okay,
She gotta put glasses on?
She can.
She's gonna have glasses done?
She can.
Some of them need it. Some of them need
I have glasses in my
it.
car.
Some of them need
I have glasses
glasses.
in my car, but they're red heart ones or green ones.
Damn, if I had known, I would have put my
has sunglasses on too. But you know what?
He got like 30
Yes,
rooms.
sir.
I need a pair of glasses. I know he got one.
Are you good?
Thank you.
I have
Yeah, five.
Okay.
I want those glasses right
Wait,
there.
so
As he wears.
Yeah.
Hey, where's your? Oh wow.
Really?
Oh, I thought he actually handed you. the
Really? Look at what he
glasses.
gives me.
Like, what?
Oh shit, these are
Janata, can I
what are
get your
these?
little whatever it is?
Just put them on. Come on.
You want glasses?
If you want them on, you can put them on.
These are expensive. Ooh. Okay.
All right.
Birthday girl.
Did you record on
Can I hit that?
What do you
Red,
think?
did you record on that one?
Yeah.
I got a couple.
Can you see if that's good, Red?
Which one's
Red,
the
can you see
most?
if mine's
what's the
good?
most-
You sure it's on
The
recording?
H1 is
I didn't record yet.
Yeah, a couple. Hold up, bitch.
Is that on recording?
Keep saying memory card's locked.
Let me see.
Can I keep these?
I keep working at
No, you
that,
can't
so.
No?
Just hit OK.
Wait, give back to record.
Why?
sorry.
Why?
She doesn't need to keep them. She can wear them.
Why?
Why wear them if I can't keep them? My birthday's tomorrow.
I just met you.
My birthday's tomorrow.
I just met
Does
you.
anybody else want to wear glasses?
You got a different memory card in there?
Is this like a little poof on there? Like,
for the sound.
That's sound.
oh, okay. I'm like, that's so
nice.
cute. Looks okay.
Here.
Oh, it's on. It's going.
It's good.
Okay.
All right, ladies, come on. Grab a seat. Let's get going. Do you have it on yours?
Why? You're
Why?
getting
Did
a
you tag
personal.
it?
No, hit it.
Alright.
The other one's at the same time.
You're good too?
I got like 3 of them.
All right, guys, come on.
Hit it again.
Phones on silent. We're good to go?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You want to...
It's my girlfriend.
Oh, my
Girl.
God.
You want close? I can't see.
All right, you got everybody until?
Okay,
Am
look
I
at
good?
how
Yes,
short
sir.
I am.
All right, guys, we're going to start. All right?
Yep.
Let's put the
Five.
phones away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Wake Up. We're out here in Chicago, so let's give it up for Chicago.
Hey. Okay.
All right, guys. I mean, we're shooting here on Friday. Today's topic is going to be about psychotic men and what is the most craziest thing you've ever had happen to you, and why do you believe men do get psychotic? I'll start off my story. I was recently out to dinner, okay, and I had a man call me from, I guess, his ex-girlfriend or whatever, 55 times on Instagram. His girl is just my friend. I've never, like, you know, she's not even like a close friend. It's like a friend, you know, like whenever you go out to eat, like there's like somebody there. Like 50 times. He was so threatened and so childish. I don't even know his name, but like the threats were, that's why you with my girl. I already fucked her. This, I'm like, I'm not out to eat with just your girl. There's like 12 people out to eat. You know what I'm saying? So it was embarrassing on his part. That's what I think. And I thought to myself, man, why do men get so fucking psychotic when, you know, you're out to eat or whatever? It was her birthday. And we got a little birthday girl over here. I'm going to clap it up for your little birthday. All right. But yeah, I just, you know, want to go back. So we're going to first start with, why don't we introduce ourselves first? So why don't you give us your name? We'll go down the list. So give us your name and what you do.
Me?
Yeah.
Evie, I'm a data center technician.
Okay. And your name?
Daniela, I'm a dancer.
Okay.
Brianna, I'm a dancer as well.
Okay.
Angelica, and I work at a hospital.
Okay. And
Janetta, I do customer service.
customer service. Can you close the mic close to you? Move the mic close to you. There you go. Okay, cool. All right, so we'll start with
Birthday girl.
birthday girl. Okay. Well, what's something the man has done that's just so fucking crazy, and you're wondering what the fuck is this guy on?
So the topic that you're talking about, it was more like you said, like psychotic, right?
Yeah, like you're a man, your ex-man doesn't, you know.
Right. So you had the situation where this guy called so many times. Honestly, I think that's a mental patient. It's not a psychotic person. Obviously, he's sick. You know what I'm saying? But us women have dealt with men that don't call that many times, that actually never call that many times and actually react to certain shit.
Mhm.
The person that you were dealing with, the girl you were with, obviously she had a
Well, there were many
Weirdo.
girls.
He's
There
a
were many
weirdo.
girls at the situation. What I'm saying is like,
no,
what's
but what
something?
you were talking about was
Yeah.
that was your situation, right?
Yeah.
Didn't you say that?
Yeah.
That you had that situation that this guy called that many times. he's sick. And the girl that you was with, obviously she dealt with that sick patient. She's probably a fucking doctor or something. I don't fucking know.
No, she's actually a dancer.
She is damn shit.
Yeah.
No, but I'm gonna tell you something. A nigga that calls a bitch so many times, that is not a fucking man. That nigga.
You guys like that? You like when the motherfuckers call?
When
To
you
an
like them,
extent.
when you like them, but to an extent. But if you
Yeah.
don't like them,
Yeah.
Go ahead, let her finish. Go ahead.
but if you don't like them, then no. If you're not answering, you're not responding, then that's an obvious reason to be like, stop calling. Simple.
Okay. Do you have a story? I'll go back to the birthday girl. Do you have a story in when a man just got psychotic with you?
For me?
Yeah. You're the birthday girl.
Oh yeah, of course. Obviously, I was with my baby daddy for 9 years, so I don't have too many stories. But yeah, I have a big long story. Obviously, been psychotic, but your story, honestly, like you said, you were a girl and he was over there calling all these times. Honestly, if he's calling her so many times, that is a mental patient, to be honest. Because a real mother would be like, bitch, where you at? And she'll be like,
Yeah, he was calling me. I thought that was awkward. You know, I don't even know.
Right.
her. That's where it really got weird. No, on Instagram. On Instagram, you can dial. You know, like, you don't have to, like, it doesn't show up for me, but I saw. That was like, fucking 50 calls. That's not a
So
fucking
went to
call.
accept-
if I can ask, what race was he?
Black.
Oh, shit.
Well, I mean, let's go kind of more over here then. Any of you guys got any stories where a man has been psychotic to you? Yeah, go ahead, Eve.
I've had some weird stuff. I mean, I've had psychotic stuff. I don't really get. I want to say like the most weirdest thing, which to me was psychotic, was someone put like an air tag in my car, and I've never had that happen to me until like I turned over 30. So I'm like, okay, this is weird. Like I've had psychotic situations before, but this is just kind of like a passive aggressive. You know, like a pass. Like it was kind of like.
Were you with the man? You were dating him or what?
I was dating him. Yes. I
Okay,
was
so he wanted to
dating
know
him.
where you were at.
Yeah, but the thing was like, I didn't give you a reason not to trust me. So like, why did you do that? You know? So, and I don't think like, did you not think I was going to clean my car out and find that? Like I found it in a sock. It was weird. And once I found it and confronted him, he kind of denied it. And I was like, first of all, I don't have an Android. I mean, I don't have an iPhone. I have Android. So
Oh, wow.
this
Okay.
has
Team Android.
I mean, that's pretty much the extent to
What about you?
recently.
Plenty stories.
Well, give us a good one.
Psychotic, do you mean like crazy or possessive?
Right.
Well, like crazy. Like, what has he done? You know, what's something that's crazy? You know, I know girls that get all their tires slashed, and they be like, "Oh, fuck."
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh, I
Well,
can't
what's-
get my tires slashed. I don't know how to drive.
But give us a story here.
So I had an ex I dated for 7 years. He took my phone, he broke my phone, he left me. I just moved into a new apartment. So he basically took my phone, broke it, left me by myself. I had no contact with anybody. Mind you, I was in a new spot. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know where to find a phone store. Like I said, I had no contact with any of my family or anything, but I was by myself for like 5 days
Oh,
until I
wow.
was able to get a new phone. He's thrown my purses, like my nice stuff, like stomped on it, like stole money from me, like psycho like that. Toxic. Toxic more than psycho. But,
Okay.
yeah, he's out of my life. So
I'm
we're good.
sorry.
What about you? What's going on?
Yes, I was in a relationship for 2 years, and the dude would like bust my window, pull on me at work, take my phone, run out. So I had to like go get my phone, take my car.
How would he take your car? That's interesting. You got a spare key, maybe?
No, yeah, got my keys and stuff while I'm at work.
Oh,
It was like
God.
something I could do because I'm on shift, and this is when I was working like a 9 to 5, not dancing.
How you got your key?
Okay.
Going through my stuff, he knew where everything was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So just taking your car and destroying your windows?
yeah, everything.
Did you get back with him
Himself-
after it or
no,
what?
No, locking himself like in the bathroom, checking my phone, like I'm gonna be out here crazy for sure.
Yeah, you guys don't think you make these guys that crazy or?
I don't think so. I'm not crazy like that.
Okay, good. Let's go over here first.
Go ahead.
What about you? I'll get your story. What about Blondie?
I'm a little embarrassed to say it, but I'm gonna say it because you know what?
Say it,
I'm-
Speak up, speak up.
I'm
I'm over here
past
by the
it because,
mic, baby.
and I feel good that I went through that at a younger age. I was in high school. It was my thank you. It was my first boyfriend ever,
Mhm.
and first everything basically. And basically everything they said that happened to them happened to me. except
Well,
the
give us
air tag,
something
except the air tag.
unique. I don't want the same story.
I got physically and emotionally abused at a very, very young age, at 15 years old. And he was really crazy. And I remember that it didn't just start like, oh, don't do that, don't do this. It started with little things. So these little things accumulate, and us as women, we should be. I hope the message gets out to women that they're able to recognize these signs that are coming.
Well, what are the signs? Tell women out there. Tell
I'm getting there.
Okay.
So the first sign was, don't wear those tights. Start wearing looser clothes. Then it would be like, I remember it would be like, don't wear makeup just for today. I don't know what song this is. Then it went, don't wear makeup for the first 2 days. And then don't talk to just that friend. So they would start off with one friend, and then it would go to the next friend.
Not all your friends
and then
are
it was all your yeah. And then all your friends are hoes. And then it got to the point that it was your own family that they wanted to isolate you from. Whoa. And I think that right there is very
well. How serious did the relationship get?
Well,
how long did you date for?
I dated him for my entire high school year, so 9th grade to about my junior year when I finally snapped out of it. But that was my first everything, so it was hard to let go. I had a really attachment to him, and I was wanting to make it work, but it's just those little things, and you don't realize it until you're 9 feet deep.
Yeah.
And you're 9 feet deep, and you can't get out of this hole, and people are trying to help you, and they can't even help.
Everybody now is saying, "Oh, we broke up. We're done. Anybody still with the psychopath or no?
No. Can I say something?
No.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, when I spoke, I was just speaking about what you were saying. But yeah, I have dealt with a psychopath, and I've been with a psychopath. I've been 5 months away from him. But before that, we did like a year good. But before that, it was like a whole year and a half. The scar I have on my face, he split my face. While my daughter was next to me sleeping. I was like, just leave. Just a little simple argument. I'm laying down on my bed, and he just turned around and pop, punched in my fucking shit, cracked my whole shit open.
Yeah.
And my daughter started screaming, and I was living in my mom's house at that time. And I bring him into my mom's house because he had nothing to show for, mind you. And I bring him in there. I asked my uncle, okay, stay for a little bit while we get our apartment. He's like, all right, cool. And this is gonna crack my shit. But I'm a Dollar Tree ass bitch, I promise you. So I was just.
What is a Dollar Tree ass bitch?
Dollar Tree ass, like, I'm a Dollar Tree ass person. Like, when I go to Dollar Tree, like, I find little good shit and all that. And honestly, I found, like, it's called skin glue. Skin glue. And I was like, what the hell? Like, I don't know. I just bought it. And I was buying like medicine and all that because I am a mom. I'm a mother first before I'm a woman.
Yeah.
That's the truth. And honestly, he hit me before, honestly, all the time, you know what I'm saying? But I always block myself. But this time he just snaked me like a straight fucking bitch, honestly. And I still tell him to this day, I'm like, you a straight bitch. And while my daughter was right here next to me, and he's like, I'm gonna leave. I'm like, then leave. And he just turned around. I didn't notice. And he, boom, mind you, he's 6'3". I'm short as hell. I'm laying on my bed next to my daughter. And he just punched me straight in my shit.
Yeah.
And it hurt so fucking bad where I couldn't even think. And I just held myself and I held my head. It hurted so bad. Like it was like a tingling, but it was more of like a throbbing, you know? And I held it. And then
so like, did you?
I was gushing. I was gushing.
You keep your hand down. So you just went with it. Obviously, you're not. You didn't call the police or anything. You just.
So at that moment, no, I didn't call the police.
Okay.
But I had the skin glue. I put the skin glue.
So I feel like a lot of women don't call the police because they don't want to end the relationship.
Right?
You ever feel like that?
But I barely did call the fucking police. And guess what? This bitch never got locked up. He was like, bitch, you don't fucking call the cops on me. His whole family was on me. Like, I got knocked on my brother. He never got locked up. And I told his family, I don't give a fuck. Y'all don't do shit for me. Because I'm a person that I'm always to myself. And I'm saying, I don't be in your business, then fuck out my shit.
But violence kind of comes in two ways. There's always action and results and actions. Like,
You know, I'm gonna tell you
consequences kind of, outweigh different situations,
I
I don't believe a man can really get to a point where it's violent unless he's he's mentally ill also, But I'm not condoning a man should ever hit a woman at all,
No,
at the end of the day,
mentally
it's
ill.
wrong in so many ways.
No, I think he is mentally ill. Because I'm gonna tell you something. It takes a lot for me to actually like sit here and try to fucking sit here and hit somebody.
Yeah.
I was raised by my mom, a single mother, and I promise you, I don't give a fuck what any of these like people. If I didn't know them, it's gonna take a lot for me ever to even hit nobody. I'm 31 years old, and I probably the last fight I got to was like 10 years old. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna kill y'all with kindness. I don't fuck with that shit. That's just me.
Well, you said you're a Dollar Tree ass bitch, right?
I am. Well, I'm a Dollar Tree ass bitch with the stuff, and honestly, Dollar Tree actually saved me. Where I actually like put my scar through, but I wish I would have went to the hospital because it would have been probably smarter. Yeah. But it is what it is.
I respect that. You were kind of nodding your head a little bit, Bree, right? So you've had some violence come your way, or definitely.
I don't think it's always the woman. I think people could be that crazy.
No, I'm not saying it's never a woman's fault. I don't think that men should do that.
Sometimes it could be the woman.
No. It's not the woman's fault. You guys should never get hit. At the end of the day, you should never be.
I disagree.
Some people like some women push it.
Of course, yes.
They do.
Some women start hitting their man. The guy tries to keep walking away.
It doesn't make it right.
And I mean, you can only protect yourself for so long until sooner or later you're just, trying to get away from the situation.
Exactly.
Some of you women are crazy, yeah. But at the end of the day, no man should lay his hands on you. You should figure out how to leave the situation. But like she was saying, she's with her mom and the kids there. It's it's you become in that protective state. Correct?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, on a point to there where men get too crazy like that, yeah, I believe a woman should have something to protect herself with. Abusive relationships, they keep lasting for a reason because the woman just sees that as, oh, he'll get over it. He loves me.
Yeah.
This and that. And then the day you're just throwing yourself in a worse situation.
I got something to say though.
But I feel like backing up to calling the cops too. Like she said, he didn't even get locked up. So it's like a lot of women get scared to do that because then it's like when they don't get locked up, now they're just coming for you 10 times worse.
Right. And ever since I called cops on him, I promise you that nigga don't even think twice. I be like, fuck you. And he be like, all right, Janelle, I don't want no problems. Now they don't even say shit to me. I'm like, one day in the county got you fucked up.
Chicago, some of these guys are gonna do shit. But let's go over here. Have you ever had a man get him locked up before?
Me or her?
You.
Yeah. So I mean, after a certain point, you're like, I'm just not gonna defend myself against you anymore. And then just touching on what everybody a lot of girls stay because everyone has to hit the fan until they realize
there is a breaking point for every relationship, correct? When you know it's over, it's fucking over, right?
If you stay after the first time, it's like, I really love this guy, maybe he'll change. You can be young, you can be an older woman, no one's gonna get in your head. It doesn't matter if it's your best friend, sister, mom. If you're with someone and you love them, you're I let this slide the first time.
And it's harder when you have kids with them too, right? If you got kids with them,
that's the
it's
glue
hard.
right there.
Right, that's the glue.
That is the glue.
Honestly, I think that you have to have self-love.
Yeah, majority of the situations,
you have to love yourself.
The kids will be the glue to that situation.
For sure.
Calling the cops, after a certain amount of times, it's like, no.
I think the relationship's over once you call the cops. Once you've called the cops on your man, the relationship's done.
For some people.
No, for most it should be done. Because now it's going to be a continuous basis. You're getting known in the neighborhood. The cops know you. You started that degenerate track. He started it with you. At a point, you should just end the fucking relationship because it's just you guys both don't give a fuck anymore. Cops when you're willing to lock somebody up and when they're willing to hit you, they've crossed the line at a certain point, correct?
Yeah,
no matter what you do or what
not
you do.
really correct. Not really, because you were not in there. Were you ever in that predicament?
Who?
You.
I mean, let's just keep going on to here, okay? So what about you? You said you called the cops before?
So I was getting beat every day for 5 years with my last boyfriend, and honestly I feel like it changed my life. It was one day where he hit me so bad in the back and I couldn't move, so I called my mom. My mom called the police. He showed them a video of me hitting him, and we both got arrested. And I was
Oh
like,
wow.
after all these years of getting beat every day, this is what happened. This is what I deserve. I just beat the case, by the way. So
Well,
yeah,
that's
we're
good.
done.
Do you feel like that's more of a Chicago thing? You just feel like that's more of a Chicago thing?
I feel like if you're toxic, you're toxic. Right?
Yeah, but you're saying I
Are
got
you
the case with
toxic?
him.
I did. I mean, he's
No, one at a time, girls. Go let her talk. Go ahead.
Can I be honest? He's from Elgin.
Okay,
But
that's fine.
yeah, but no, I feel like we just brought it out of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you stayed after the first time, and he stayed after the second time, and then it got worse and worse and worse,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we would talk and apologize to each other. Any little thing would trigger him. And
You feel like you ladies kind of validate love that way, like, oh, he's crazy, he loves me.
Yeah.
You ever feel like that? I
yes.
feel like I hear that a lot.
Yes.
Even on this show.
I
Yeah.
want you to act in moderation.
Like no man is ever gonna love you like this motherfucker, right? Why do you women trigger that in your heads?
I don't think
We're
that.
attached.
You're attached.
It's like
Yeah,
it starts
like,
off really good. Sometimes it can be good for a year, 2 years. So it's like you're just in love with that person. Then
Yeah.
it's like that slowly starts coming out of them. So it's like starts little, and you're like, okay, I can dismiss it, and then it just keeps progressing and progressing.
Because is anybody here married or no?
No.
No, you are? Okay. Not obviously not the high school sweetheart, right?
No.
Okay, but the end goal is to get married. So you see kind of the end goal is like, oh, I've been in this motherfucker with 2.5 years, 3 years. She said 5 years. You said, 3 years. It gets to a point where you're looking to get married, correct?
Of course.
No woman wants to stay alone forever.
I agree with that.
I feel like that was years ago.
I feel like it's okay. It's okay to be alone. Like it's okay within yourself.
But you're not even
to
alone.
wanna
So
be
you're
alone.
saying it's okay to
No,
be
no,
alone.
no,
Okay.
but you don't know that because I'm not even from Chicago.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You just said you were married. So you're
Yeah,
not alone. That's all I do know.
but it's not. It's really not the same. Like, yeah, I have my significant other, but at any time he can leave me. I have my children,
Mhm.
but it's just within myself. You come into this world by yourself, and you leave this world by yourself.
Of course, but your significant other is not just going to leave you if you're married to him. You
I
made a
say
both
that.
commitment,
Well, I mean that's a
correct?
whole other subject. We're talking about domestic violence, so
No,
I mean,
we're talking about psychotic boyfriends. We kind of
Psychotic
tore.
boyfriend.
But I get what you're
But
saying.
he's not psychotic. But I mean, like, I don't even want to really go into that. But
No,
it's
he's just saying the goal is to be married.
The goal is to be
Yeah,
married
the
and
goal
be
is
with
to be
somebody.
married.
Right.
Yeah.
So, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
So honestly, yeah, I feel
You don't
like
need to raise your hand every time. But
it's
go ahead.
okay though. I don't want to like interrupt anybody.
All right.
I'm just very respectful.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be like, teacher.
I'm not.
But
your
yeah, I
teacher,
feel like
but-
back then when I was younger, like honestly, it was a goal to be
Yeah.
honest. But I feel like now with society and social media and all that bullshit, like you got married couples with pictures on Facebook,
Mhm.
literally, and motherfuckers still in my inbox. You could be married, you could have children, and your husband still gonna be in my motherfucking inbox. What the fuck that ring gotta do to you? That's fucked up because I'm gonna tell you something. There's difference between people. I wanna tell you something. Marriage is what it is. It's the person that actually takes marriage seriously.
Yep.
Me, I'm gonna tell you something. When I'm single, I do what the fuck I do. I don't owe nothing to nobody. But when I'm in a relationship, I'm in a relationship. I'm not gonna be over here sucking dick, fucking nobody. I'm with you and I'm with you. And I'm gonna respect you. You my man, that's it. You're not gonna be looking stupid. That's how I am.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that don't feel that way. With social media, I'm gonna tell you something. If I'm in a relationship like serious, I cut that shit off. I don't give a fuck about social media. But
So you'll
there's-
get rid of your social media when you're with a man.
Yes, I just got my social media back on Facebook, and I was like, damn, this shit popping because I'm single. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Ding, ding, ding. And I can't even keep up with it because I'm working. I got my kids. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? How do these whores keep up with this shit? It's just crazy.
Yeah, I know, but
No, but I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, like I told you, marriage.
it's just harder for you probably to like get a man to remarry you after you've been married. It's
I
for
never
anyone.
been married though, to be
But
honest.
I mean, the kids. You have kids, correct?
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people could sit there and fake it. You can see a
How can
picture.
you fake kids?
You know what I'm saying? Fake a picture.
Oh, okay.
You can fake a picture.
All right. I was
Over
gonna say.
that, oh, marriage. Man, you know how many pictures out there? You know how many people, famous people, all that? Everybody fucking on somebody. Get the fuck out of here. I'll tell you that shit.
Somebody extra.
Okay.
So what?
But let's, you know,
Only reason why I probably feel like you feel like it's very strongly is because the guy that's very religious, obviously they be sure that their wife is right
oh,
there.
a lot of men take
attached.
marriage serious too. They take it
A
serious.
lot of men
A lot of men
don't.
take it serious.
A certain man, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm bisexual. I'm gonna tell you something. Facebook bitches be shaking their ass. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
They be like, cash out $10. I be wanting to take $10.
But let's move on a little bit from you. So
That's the truth.
why don't you go over here? You said you're married, your significant other. You know, you'll never kind of, you know, he could leave you tomorrow. Why do you feel so solid?
No, I mean, it's not even just that, but like, death comes in a snap of a finger. It could. I mean, and then
like,
you gotta
I mean, that's intense right away, you know.
Yeah, but I had a near death type of experience, but that's
Okay.
a whole other subject. But it's just like.
So has that made you devaluate your marriage? Then?
Not devaluate my marriage. I love my marriage, but you got to be able to put yourself first. Like, I can be empathetic of others, but also be selfish for myself.
Yeah, but I mean, with your marriage, you can't really be, you know. Others have nothing to do with it. It's all about you.
When you're in a marriage, you do gotta put yourself, because sometimes when you don't put yourself first, then these men they tend to keep jumping, and then you gotta put yourself first, and you gotta put yourself back in your energy with yourself, because then that's when they realize, like, oh, okay, like, she really can do it without me. Because sometimes, man, they like to take you for granted.
So when you're married, the man takes you a lot more for granted. That's what you're saying.
It happens in every marriage. It happens in every marriage and every relationship. But I mean, yeah, we all go through our negatives, and you gotta know how to get.
Yeah, I believe you're correct. When a relationship gone past 2-3 years, then yeah, the man sooner or later. It's not just boring. It's just he believes you're always going to be there.
Yeah, exactly. And they think that it's just. But then sometimes as a woman, we tend to give so much, and then we forget that we still have ourselves. And yeah, like, you honestly, you really gotta. For me, I think I know it's kind of like, I guess, mental health. It kind of runs into mental health. You really got to be in a really good mental health state, so that way you can give your best to that person.
Well, I mean, marriage. If we go to a full marriage, okay. Let's say, how long have you been married, if you don't mind?
Since 2017, so about 5-6 years.
Okay, so he married a different woman. Okay, because you change after 5-6 years, and he changes after 5-6 years. So marriage is really something you're gonna have to keep working on, correct? No matter what, you're always gonna be working on it, and you know, people change, and that's, you know, during COVID they said most divorces happened because men were staying at home, women are at home. You know, you're not used to being there around each other during all that bullshit that went on, and that's. You know, a lot of people broke up because of that shit. And finances, money came into play.
Yeah, there's all types
of money's always been the play.
Money's always the play.
Yeah, money is the root of evil.
Right. It is.
Yeah, like it could be money. I'm not saying that, you know, like, it's just, it could be money, it could be cheating, it could be family, it could be third parties, all types of things that get you there.
A married man will always love his wife. He's always gonna want to keep his wife, but his mind's always gonna be wandering, and that's just the truth.
I mean, would it be okay if your man slept around with you?
I could do the same, but I'm gonna tell you something.
It's easier for you guys to do it. You just open up your phone and you can find someone to sleep with, correct?
Well, yeah.
It's a lot easier for you guys to do it.
I think that's
you
can't do the same. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
No, guys, it's harder to get women.
It's harder for real.
Yeah, it's hard.
Not even.
Well, it all depends. Hold on a second. It's not. It's all depends. It all depends.
Bitches be over there.
I don't really know. I don't really know any bitches just going for a chain. I'm sorry. A chain's not.
You got a big chain. You got some money. A lot of whores will go. That's just the truth.
So they'll go for the money.
They'll assume.
I mean, I wouldn't know because I don't do that.
No, I don't.
I feel like you're laughing, but you know, you might.
No.
You might.
Who might?
My bills are paid right now, so.
Damn, he's trying to come at you.
I'm just saying you're laughing about it, but you know, it's easy for you to do it, you know?
Right now, yeah, because I'm married.
Yeah, it's a lot easier. But
it's easier because
I'm married.
Anyways, let's go back on track of a psychotic. Let's go back on a psychotic man. You know, you guys feel like you drive the men to that point. You know,
In a sense, I
feel like if you love yourself enough, you're not going to tolerate it, so you'll leave right away. And that's where a lot of relationships mess up. Like both your spouse and yourself need to love yourself more than each other, just so that you won't you'll still love each other, but just so that you won't tolerate anything. You're gonna put yourself first. I think that's what you're. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that's where you're trying to go with it.
Yeah, exactly.
No, yeah.
And I believe single women keep their friends that are in a relationship. They turn them single. You know.
No,
I believe so.
I don't think so. I
Why?
encourage my friends.
You encourage them to stay in the relationship.
If they have a good man, I tell them you can ask my friend here.
Okay.
If I have a good if my friend has a good man, I'm like, no, girl, why? Go
But she can't go out with you and you're single all the time. You know what I'm saying?
I barely go out myself.
Okay, but
even if she does, why can't?
well, I mean, okay, you're both at the club. You're single. You're in a relationship now, or you're not?
I am.
Okay, like it's just it's not fair to the man that she's
Right.
going out with you.
Yeah.
You know, just having a great time at the bar, enjoying herself with you. Like sooner or later, if you're getting that serious with a man, you should slowly cut your single friends off. You know, and just keep it. You can keep it subtle. I mean, going to the clubs and dancing and doing all that. I mean,
Yeah, cut it.
you gotta cut it after a while, or you're gonna lose that man. You devaluate yourself every time you go out. And then you're saying you create. We're not creating the toxic man. You guys really kind of are a little bit. You know, I don't believe in the violence. I don't believe in the violence, but the second guessing, yeah. Like let's say you took her out, right, and she just gets fucking trashed. All right, complete trash. She sleeps over, right, and her man's used to her coming home. I mean, he don't think she's out there sucking dick.
Right.
I mean, right? I mean, majority of men are like, what the fuck? Where's my woman at? All right.
Say something. We went to California, and my man was tripping because we were there.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
So going off of that, he trusts me though.
To a point.
To a point.
Yeah, just like you wouldn't trust him.
But I would feel guilty going home.
Are you still with him though?
I am. He takes good care of me. I love him.
Yeah, I mean, then you slowly have to cycle out of that, or you start devaluating yourself to that man. Like, oh, she's always out. She's always out. She's for everyone.
To a point, like you said.
You're out for everyone. If you keep going,
I agree.
like you can't keep going out with all your single friends. Like you're free for everybody. You got to be there for that man too. You know. And hold on a second.
Yeah.
And that's his peace is you. You're in his life to create peace. Other than that, if you're saying, oh, he takes good care of me, that's what he's supposed to do. He is really supposed to take care of you, correct? Everybody, at the end of the day, women-wise, you guys, they've done a lot of tools on this. 90% of like women want to have just one man and be taken care of, and feel special. Because you don't want to be 45, that bitch at 45 into the club. All right, you don't want to be that bitch, correct? You can be looking fantastic, but nobody really wants to be that, because it's depressing. That's what I think, And a lot of you women probably back that up too. Because at the end of the day, there's always going to be another 23, 24-year-old that looks good. Correct? So you want to lock a man down. That's the only way you're going to. Because if you keep going out with your single friends, you're starting to create that doubt in his mind. But I do agree with you. You should be able to have some freedom and go. But, it is single point,
But
brunch,
yeah,
drinks.
I agree. That's more chill.
Now we're going to a club. You're trying to get some dick. I feel like that's some ratchet ass shit. Like, bitch, you wanna go to a club, go with your man. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitches that go to the club, they wanna look for niggas. That's it. That's some whole ass shit.
Bitches that go on vacation want to look for niggas too.
Right.
Come on, it's true.
We just went on vacation.
Yeah, and that's a red flag. In my book, that would be that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong in a lot of ways.
Actually,
If you want my opinion, you going on vacation with all your bitches, you're going out with me.
I was a travel agent. So
Travel agent for who?
travel agent for what the hell was it? I forgot,
Right.
but she knows I was. Yeah,
Okay.
she knows I was. Yeah,
We went to
and
Mexico.
I planned the
It was
whole
a
trip,
girls' trip.
Okay.
and it was a whole girls trip, but I did that so I could get to know what was around there, so that way I could tell my clients what was around there, what to expect, what not to expect. So it doesn't always mean that. I think if you are at a you're mentally good, then you don't have those ups. Because my husband, she knows him, and we're good. I feel like when you get
She
to that
could know
age,
him, but I tell you something. What I learned, a nigga that been with for 10 years, you can never stop knowing somebody.
I'm not
saying
saying that
switch
she-
on like
I'm
this.
just saying,
And
like,
I'm not trying to interrupt you. I'm just telling you, ladies, when you go on vacation with all your girls and you're going to the clubs, dancing and all that, and you're gonna meet men. I don't give a fuck what you say.
you're gonna meet men everywhere you go. The grocery store.
No, you'll meet them more. You'll meet them more.
Listen.
Listen,
They want you everywhere.
At
Everywhere I
work,
go, they want me.
yeah.
Not saying like that, but I'm just saying.
Honestly, I feel like if you're in
One at a
a
time.
relationship, you honestly, if you're in a relationship and y'all love each other, y'all shouldn't be taking vacations by yourself. That's how I feel, and I feel strongly about it because I feel like, why y'all taking vacations by yourself? That's some weird ass shit. I don't give a fuck. There's temptations out there. There's just, why? If y'all love each other and y'all really feel each other, y'all want to be together. Y'all want to vibe with the whole fucking scenery, all type of shit. What the fuck y'all finna do on vacation? Just eat something with y'all friend? No, y'all finna go to the club.
Exactly.
Y'all finna be dancing with
I mean, I get it. You're going to meet people. That's what they say. You know, a lot of
If
people
you're
go on
single,
vacation
go
to
on
meet.
vacation by yourself. But if you're together, I strongly feel like that's not right. Me as a person, I don't know. I was raised old school. That is just me.
Okay, but
Yeah,
go
and
ahead.
I
Let her
respect
go.
your, I
Go ahead.
respect your opinion because at a time I used to judge people that were like that, and now I'm in the other people's shoes that are like that, and now I understand because it's a different perspective.
Okay, let me
So
give
when
you
you
a
live-
different perspective. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Let's say, you know, your spouse, whatever, you know, he's at the club, right? Well, we'll just take like vice versa. He's a woman,
On
right?
vacation or
A
like
Just
woman
at
or a girl?
vacation,
I mean, a
public.
woman or a guy?
Your man is a woman, all right,
Okay.
and then he's on vacation, and there's, you know, people in that club that look better than you that are approaching him. Okay, some of them may be even better suitors than you, right? Well, I mean, they look better to a certain point. They can have better conversations than you.
Yeah.
They're better to approach
That's
than you.
check.
There's always gonna be
So
something better.
why would you put yourself in that situation?
If your man's easy, he's easy. If
Yeah.
you don't take him, they gonna take him.
Exactly.
Listen. I'm not saying you're taking this the wrong way. I'm not saying your man is a man. I'm saying your man now is you. Okay? So your man is you. There's more. He's in a club. He's you. All right. Let's say he takes your body. All right. You're pretty. All right. He goes to the club. There may be other eligible, you know, men in there that look good. Men, women, whatever the fuck it is, that look good, that'll approach you. All right. Just putting themselves in that situation could defy your whole relationship. Right?
It depends.
You gotta know what you got at home.
Yeah.
So then you're not even gonna be looking for real.
I'm talking about the situation.
That is a situation. Have you ever been in love?
I'm talking about the situation. I need you to calm down over there. I'm talking about the situation. You throw yourself in that situation. Do you understand that? But you're at a club where there's people that are more attractive than your spouse there that could possibly approach your spouse. Okay? You understand that? All right. And they have better conversation than you. Let's say they have more money than you and they have more to offer than you. Is that somewhere you want to send your spouse to?
Yeah, because I want him to be actually tested, and I want him to get through that and be able to do it for himself because it's gonna.
Why do you need to take a test if you already took an oath? Why do you need to take a test? Hold on. Why do you need to take a test? You already took an oath for marriage. You don't need to take no more tests.
Because we're
test is over
all the time. We're different people all the time. It's okay for me. I don't know. I think it's just a problem within yourself. So she could be better than me and everything, but you like, for instance,
I'm just talking about putting yourself in the situation. What's the point? Why put yourself in that situation?
Sometimes you don't
You're
have
gonna
to.
find someone
Because
anyway.
you're anyway. Why did Jesus put himself in the situation to start, but he still put himself in the situation?
Jesus has nothing to do with this.
No, but he
They
did.
say
I'm like,
when
Jesus
they're
was
walking
an atheist.
with God within her, they're like, damn, she carries herself well. It can happen anywhere.
I'm just saying you wouldn't want your man to be out there, you know, getting approached by all these women, going out. He's not going out.
I don't know. I'm confident enough that I just be like, go ahead.
He's out.
I'm like, what about work day?
Okay,
What
okay.
about work?
What did you say?
He knows
Say
what he
again.
has. He's not gonna fold.
Why?
baby.
Why do you think that?
We ain't folding him. I know it's for you.
I mean, because he knows what he has.
That's
And
right.
I mean, I know it depends on the person and what you got with that person, but at the end of the day, my man ain't gonna fold.
You're just gonna be
And I'll put
confident.
that, and I stand on that,
I'm with
Does your man have options now?
He reminds me every day he doesn't want anyone else.
Does he have options though?
He might.
Do you know?
Not that I know.
No, the man
Everybody
can't be
got
tested
options.
unless he's got options.
I mean, we go to the show club together. He don't gotta cheat.
You go-
I'm gonna go home for him. It ain't like that.
Okay, so you're okay sharing your man then.
100%.
Oh,
That's why he ain't gonna fold.
girl.
That's why I ain't gonna fold.
Okay. I never really heard that one before, so okay. If you know, you know. Okay.
Yes, girl. 2023.
Be his peace.
All right. What about you?
I like that.
You're not like physically, obviously, but like if you're not allowing them to do things, then they're like more tempted to
Yes.
go cheat too. So it's like, why not let them? And they just gonna show who they are at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that's
I feel, listen,
Yeah,
women, once you're in that 2 or 3 year mark, you guys start getting way more jealous. And where are you going? What the fuck are you doing? Why are you guys going here?
And the
You know.
2 year mark, I think that's more in the beginning mark, and then
That's
when
that's more on the other side in the beginning, you know? I think after 2-3 years, you women are locked in, like you made a commitment.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just used to. It's custom.
Okay.
Because y'all been in a relationship for so fucking long. You're like, what are you doing? It's just because we don't do shit. So we're like, what are you doing? We're just asking questions. We don't give a fuck what the fuck you're doing. We're just like, what are you gonna do? Well, what the fuck am I gonna do now?
So let's, if we go back on topic, so you women don't believe you bring out the craziness in the men.
I
You don't bring out the
believe
psychotic
that sometimes it's how you grew up and what type of environment that you grew up in. And like I think that sometimes has a lot to do with why some people the way they are, and they handle situations in a different way. And maybe some of and since they've seen that happen with their parents or or whoever that they raised them, they tend to handle that situation in that way. I think it's the way they grow up. It's within themselves.
Some men don't feel
sex.
love unless you show them
I think
abuse.
it's
Some
sex.
men don't feel love unless
If
you
you
act
didn't
a
birth.
certain way.
Yeah,
I really think it has to
Obviously,
do with
you got
the
crazy
going
into
on.
the relationship when you started hitting him. Because honestly, I started hitting my ex first, and then
Yeah,
he
you're
came after me
grown.
times
That's different.
1,000, and I
I
feel
bet
like
you don't have sisters. That will knock your ass out.
he do.
Okay. All right, guys, we appreciate you guys for this episode of Wake Up. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can I really go to the bathroom right now? Because I really have to pee. I was like, oh my god.
Me too. I had to pee.
Was that a very long episode?
I thought it was like 5 minutes.